So, anyways, I got this idea. It just popped into my head right now when I lit my smoke. It's going to be a short series. No, it'll be an ongoing thing. It'll get more professional as we go. But it's going to be called Rolling a Joint with Mr. Snow. As you can see, I have my mask protecting which matters most. Not my fucking word hole. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do like these little like I don't know. I'll probably cap it off around 5 minutes because just looking at the time, I was unprepared today to spit whatever I'm gonna spit. But I guess it's gonna take me about 10 minutes. Anything under 10 minutes, we're gonna make less than 10-minute videos called "Rolling a Joint with Mr. Snow." So this one guy pissed me off today. I asked him. I said, "You know COVID's fake, right, sir?" And he looks at me dead in the eyes with his Oakleys, and he goes, "Whatever." Like 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 passive aggressively, and he's with his two daughters and his dog or whatever. So I was like, well, all that matters as long as you got your Oakleys, right, sir? And he's like, yep. I was so mad. He won that argument so bad. I was so pissed off. Only because he was the epitome of selfishness, not even arrogance, this guy. And I thought about it. Like, I can't condemn him for that because we're all worried about which matters most, which is what? Our blood. We only care about our blood. I mean, who the fuck cares? Like, yeah, everybody's got allies. You got friends. I got one or two friends. I probably got more allies than I got friends, but I wouldn't count on those allies, especially when the shit hits the fan. They're all like, this guy's soft. Just collaborate and fucking fluff. Just collaborate and fluff, man. That's all that guy is. And so, he's got a family to protect, but this is what I'm saying to you. Do you want your family to grow up in an environment which is harmful to their fucking health? How the fuck are they gonna get where you got with all these new fucking problems and obstacles? And I realized, not to get too personal, but my father sees himself as the king, and that he never wanted his son to surpass him. Sons. It was this thing about holding the throne right till the very last death breath. You know, you're unfit to rule for the last fucking 4 decades. Maybe at least concede the fact that you're old. You're not as fast a driver as you were when you were 25. I'm not as fast as I was when I was 25. I'll tell you what. So this guy, whatever, whatever, really, just total passive aggressive. Someone's fucking you in the ass dry with a fucking broomstick, and you're gonna say whatever? Get off my team. You're not on my team anymore, bro. You've been cut. The fuck off my team. Okay, you're not one of us. You're not playing the fucking game on the side of the good guys. You're lost. You're a whatever, bro. Collateral damage, for lack of a better term. So I want to give a shout out right now because, like I said, I had no idea where this video was going. Only that I wanted to do a continual series of rolling a joint with Mr. Snow. That sounds like an awesome fucking scheme there. But, so I want to shout out Jeff Berwick at Dollar Vigilante. Okay, he does something annually called TDV Summit, talking primarily about crypto investments. He's an anarchist, which means without rulers. Anarchy means without ruler, according to him and according to me. Anarchy means without rulers. Are you a slave? Okay, the slaves have owners. Are you a slave? The answer is yes, we all are. Unfortunately, only about 1% of the population is aware of this fact. Okay? So Buddy with his Oakleys and his $2, whatever, like, they're going to survive and flourish, God willing, right? But I'm saying it's less on his efforts than it is on his, what's the word I'm looking for? Like collaborator, but like, what's the word of just like, with his cooperation, the New World Order is going to come a lot faster. And that's going to mean negative effects for his daughters. But he's too much of a retard to care, because in actuality, I'll tell you the truth, he doesn't give a fuck about his daughters. He only cares about himself and his fucking Oakleys. Truth. That's sad, but it's fucking true. If a bear came, he would not sacrifice his life to get his daughter. He would run like a little bitch. I could tell just by 4 words we spoke to each other. Actually, he only said one fucking word. Whatever. And with that one word, I know more about him than his fucking wife. Oh yeah, so while I'm on the topic, I want to give a shout out to all the bike riders that were at Brackenrig on Friday. Windermere Road, Brackenrig, even I would say the guys out in Bala were a little, we'll not talk about the guys that were walking the road in Bala, but all the cyclists that were on the road at Windermere and out Brackenrig, I fucking hate cyclists. I hate them. You're gonna get me killed, you're gonna get my kid killed, you're gonna get one of us killed. One of us is gonna die, and it's not gonna be me and my kid in the car. Just so you know, brother. But that's not the point. The point is this: everybody out on the road that day was actually on the white line. And I mean on the white line or on their side of the white line on the shoulder. And I've never seen cyclists with such orderly fashion. And I can say, as a driver, I can go by at 60 kilometers an hour or more and not feel like you're gonna fucking die, or I'm gonna die, or my kid's gonna die. Okay? So it's only 60 through there, but everybody's doing 80. And I would just like to say, you guys were off the shoulder. You guys were right in the right spot. You're in the sweet spot. You're driving in a straight line, going like stink. And fucking, that's fine with me. And the faster you're going, the safer you are, believe it or not. And so, yeah. I hate cyclists. But I have to put credit where credit was due. And those guys were way over to the side, driving in an orderly fashion, and I did not feel scared for my own life when I passed them. It was the first time in a long time. And like I said, I fucking hate cyclists, but you did a good job on Friday. And if everybody drove like those cats were driving, it'd be fine. But everybody that's 6, 8 inches over that white line, my kid and myself are getting through this. If you pop out and fucking spin out and come out about another 6 inches, I'm sorry. The good news is I'll be gone by the time you wipe out. Like, I will be way far away from you by the time you fuck up, which means you won't go under the car, which is great. Anyways, that's why I don't like cyclists on the road. There's no fucking business on the road. Anything over 80, if you can't do 80 on your bike, then you don't belong on that fucking highway. Period. But I would say that's actually a fucking excellent run, and as long as everybody can stay on their side of the white line, I'm tempted to take it for a run. It's a good road. You go at the 141, bang a left, make a right at the fucking Korean Mart there, and straight on to Brackenrig, another left, and you'll be in Port Carling probably in a couple hours if you're quick. I bet you I could get there in 2 hours on bike. On a fucking shitty old mountain bike. A little over 2 hours, I guess. Wonder what Google says about that, how long it takes. I don't believe in COVID, not one bit. Not one bit. So, hypothetically speaking, alright? Okay, fact checkers, hypothetically speaking, if COVID was primarily designed to enslave the people and create surveillance laws and different types of things, if, hypothetically speaking, what does that make you? If I'm right, then what does that make you? Feel free to leave in the comments the words that describe a person that not only ignorantly follows blind orders that harm others, or willingly participates in the destruction of what we used to call our freedoms and rights. So which is it, bro? Are you a fucking retard or a collaborator? Which are you? I want to say for the record, I am the only guy mouthing off about this, especially at street level, on foot, person to person. I am the only person pissed off enough to mouth off about it. And that's my fucking right. I have a fucking right to mouth off about it. And for the record, while I've got you, I have never condoned violence, and I'll tell you why. Because it's just like the story of the Hydra. No matter how many heads you cut off this fucking snake, 2 more grow in its place. So that's why violence is not really an effective tool in this battle. Again, infrastructure, okay? Violence, infrastructure. Infrastructure can be rebuilt. Yeah, it does have a bit of a symbolic gesture to it. But as far as the subconscious level psyche, it has more negative effects than it would ever have positive effects to destroy infrastructure. So I'm not suggesting that. Like I said, I'm completely against destroying infrastructure. It's ours. You might as well take it back. And And as far as violence goes, like I said, it's the Hydra scenario. No matter how many of these fucking goofs we kill, two more will spring up. So again, this is a disclaimer. I am not pro-violence, and I do not condone the destruction of architecture. Do I think that Justin Trudeau should be hung or shot by a firing squad? I'm sorry, what is the military execution in Canada for treason? It's a firing squad, correct? Okay, so I think Justin Trudeau should face a firing squad for treason and let that be a fucking message. And then from there we can work down and dissect the entire government system, all of it, everything. What, you don't have time? I don't care about how long it will take. Okay, you just shut down the economy for no fucking reason. We can shut down the economy and figure out which groups need to be in office and which groups don't. This is a democracy, but democracies do not have power unless they have an angry population. Okay, I'll say that again. Democracies have no power without an angry population. Okay? So what that means is that as people, if you are too scared to speak your mind, then democracy has already failed. And make it illegal for everyone to have an opinion. And not only that, make it illegal for me to disagree with any of the alphabet organizations bringing this health situation. I have the right, not only the right, I have the responsibility to question this shit. And so do you. Okay? And we'll end it there. You have a responsibility to question everything that the fucking government tells you.